Hey everyone, I recently released an update for my Cummins NH-220 engine mod for American Truck Simulator and wanted to make a short video to show you some of the changes. So I've got this Freightliner FLB here, and I'm putting my NH-220 220 horsepower engine into it, along with a 10-speed transmission. So most of the sounds haven't changed, especially on the interior. Startup and idle are the same, most of the rev sounds are all the same. There are two major differences on the inside, and one is the addition of what's called a burst sound, which is that sort of clatter sound that you hear when you first step on the pedal in a diesel. I was trying to add this quite some time ago, but it took me a while to figure out how to do it in American Truck Simulator, and I think I finally figured it out, so that is now there. The other one is there was a kind of ugly sound that was very prominent. One of the sounds I was using wasn't very nice, and you would hear it all the way up to 1100 RPM where it would suddenly cut out. And if you shifted and dropped down below 1100, suddenly it would kick in again and then kick out, and it just wasn't a pleasant sound. So I've taken that out, and overall I think it sounds much, much smoother. So I'm going to start it up here and rev it up a little bit and show you some of the differences. So like I mentioned, startup and idle are the same. Where you hear the first difference is when I first step on the pedal. That extra rattle there is called the burst sound. And that only happens if you step on the pedal hard enough. If you're really gentle with it, you won't hear it. So nice and smooth now all the way through the RPM range. On the exterior there have been a few more changes. I basically scrapped most of the sounds I was using, found a new one, and then decided that in order to make the exterior and the interior sound more alike, that I needed to blend the two together rather than using totally separate sets of sounds. That was one of the comments I got from a few different people, was that the interior and exterior sounds sounded like they came from totally different trucks, and the reason is because they did. So I've overhauled the exterior sounds to be more of a blend of the interior plus an outside exhaust note. I've also smoothed them out so that you won't hear the loop anymore. That was something that was bugging me and a few people had mentioned. They could hear the loop in some of the sounds. And I've added the burst to this one as well. Again, startup and idle are the same as they were before. When you hear the first change is when I first step on the pedal. So again, much smoother throughout the rev range, and this time no more audible loops in the sounds. And it does sound more like the same truck, and to show you that, I'm going to bring it up to about 1500 RPM, and then switch in between the two. So there you can hear the way I blended the interior sounds with an exterior exhaust note, and the two camera views should now sound more like they're coming from the same truck. That's about it for updates. I hope this makes sense and that you enjoyed the video. Thanks for watching.